Hey everyone, I've got some fresh footage from the Ukrainian front for you today. First clip, take a look at this precision. We're seeing SBU Alpha drone pilots hunting down targets with surgical accuracy. Next, we see a direct hit on an enemy dugout. You can tell these operators have mastered the art of the FPV strike. In the following footage, it's clear the sheer volume of these attacks is overwhelming. Over 2,800 occupiers were taken out this week alone. Analysis-wise, it's simple. The SBU is using drones to completely deny the enemy any safe place to hide, even in deep trenches. Moving on to the Lyman sector, where the Signum unit is absolutely tearing it up. In this first clip, we see their latest secret weapon, fiber-optic FPV drones. These are a nightmare for the occupiers because they're immune to electronic jamming. Next, we see the pilots hunting them down in the most difficult spots, inside houses, deep in the forest, and even hiding under fences. 10 more invaders were neutralized in this sequence alone. Looking at the footage, you can see the crystal clear video feed. That's the advantage of the wire connection. It allows the pilot to steer through branches and obstacles without losing the signal. The bottom line here, Signum has established total fire control over this area. If the enemy moves, they're already caught. Next, we're shifting to the Novopavlivka sector, where the Angry Beavers unit is busy at work. In this first clip, you can see them intercepting small infantry groups trying to cross the woodline. Next, we see the result of these FPV strikes. 3 more occupiers neutralized right in their tracks. Analyzing the movement here, it's clear the Russians are still relying on these small infantry rushes to bridge the gap. But with drones constantly overhead, that tactic is becoming a suicide mission. In the following footage, the precision is just undeniable. It's a grim reminder that on this front, small groups don't mean small losses. The Beavers have this line locked down. Moving over to the Konstantinivka direction, and the 93rd Mechanized Brigade is putting on a clinic. In this first clip, a Russian armored vehicle gets absolutely deleted by an FPV strike. Next, we see the pilots targeting logistics and comms, knocking out 6 antennas, a motorcycle, and even an ATV. In the following footage, they even hunt down a robotic ground platform. A bit of analysis here. The 93rd isn't just hitting personnel. They are systematically dismantling the enemy's entire technical infrastructure in this sector. The takeaway? From dugouts to high-tech gear, nothing is safe when these operators are on the prowl. Next, check out this ambush in the Pokrovsk sector. The Shershni Dovbusha unit works in a deadly tandem, hitting a group of Russians on ATVs right before their assault. Analysis shows perfect coordination. 2 drones, 0 survivors. The hunters became the hunted. Turning our attention to the Donetsk front, specifically near the village of Pisky. The Ivan Franko group recently intercepted something you don't see every day. A brand new KAMAZ 4385 armored truck. This specialized vehicle traveled over 5,000 kilometers from the Zabaikal region, only to meet its end thanks to the drones funded by your donations. What's interesting here is the second vehicle that arrives, a fuel truck attempting to assist the stranded crew. Instead of helping, they essentially consolidated their personnel into one perfect target. If we analyze this, it's a significant tell. Russia is being forced to pull high-end logistics gear from their deep eastern borders just to sustain these assaults. It shows the massive strain on their equipment reserves. But as this footage proves, no matter how much armor they slap on, a well-placed FPV drone remains the ultimate equalizer. It just goes to show, your support is literally turning Russia's newest tech into piles of scrap metal. Taking a closer look at the Hulie Pole sector, where things are heating up, literally. Operators from the Phoenix unit are putting those thermal drones you donated to incredible use. As you can see in these shots, the night offers no cover. The heat signatures make every target stand out like a neon sign. In this sequence, the damage is extensive. 2 trucks, 2 armored vehicles, and 4 cars are completely taken out of play. They even managed to track down and hit a motorcyclist and 6 occupiers trying to move under the cover of darkness. From a tactical standpoint, these thermal FPVs are a nightmare for Russian logistics. They destroy the illusion of safety at night, forcing the enemy to choose between staying still or becoming a glowing target. The message is clear. The Russo Riz continues. Your donations for these thermal eyes are making sure the occupiers have nowhere left to hide. First up, check out these night strikes by the Azov 1st National Guard Brigade. They're using kamikaze drones to hunt down Russian mobile air defense groups right inside occupied Donetsk. Next, we see the precision of these pilots. Even under the cover of darkness, they're finding high-value targets. In the following footage, you can see the impact. It's clear that these mobile units, meant to protect the skies, are now the ones being hunted. Analytically speaking, this shows a shift in tactics. Ukraine is successfully blinding the enemy's local defenses before they can even react. Shifting our focus to the fields near Konstantinivka, which are now literally covered in enemy remains. Here, the 3rd Battalion of the 44th Brigade is performing some surgical work. You're looking at precision strikes on 2 more motorcyclists, 4 occupiers, and 2 critical antennas. If we look at the bigger picture, the Russian advance in this sector has slowed down significantly, though it hasn't stopped entirely. The key takeaway here is that these drone strikes are the primary reason the enemy is paying such a staggering price for every inch of ground. Keep supporting, because every hit counts in holding this line. To wrap things up, look at this footage from the Magyar's birds in the Pokrovsk sector. An FPV drone intercepts an African mercenary fighting for Russian forces. It's a stark reminder that no matter where they come from, anyone invading Ukrainian soil faces the same fate. The hunt continues.